blackness in my writing? Don't mind if I do.
Do not attempt to adjust your dial. I'm transmitting live with the hardcore style.
Hey writer boos, it's me, your girl, Write with Carla, and I'm here with your wine and writing video. This week's featured wine is, drumroll please, Francis Coppola's Emerald Label Pinot Grigio. I'm normally not a fan of Pinot Grigio. They leave my mouth dry, but Francis Coppola wines are so yummy. I have had them out. I've had them in, but they are fruity, and that's what I like about them. Not so fruity that it's overwhelming, but the hints of tangerine and peaches are, those like summery fruits are really nice. You can pair them with strawberries and cheese, like a cheddar, and just like Netflix and chill. They are so yummy. So check out Francis Coppola Wines. Send me a picture of you enjoying your wine and let me know what you think. But today's wine and writing tip is blackness in your writing. Yes, we need your blackness. Why do you need our blackness, Carla? I'm glad you asked. Well, your voice resonates with your experience. Your voice illustrates your experience. Your voice tells people who you are, what you are, who you come from, where you come from, what you have been through, and how you have gotten to this place. And I don't just mean your voice as in like an autobiography. I mean your voice as in your writer's voice, the things that you have to say and how you say them. Your voice is as distinct almost as your DNA. I mean, let's think about a recent example. Whitney Houston sang the Star Spangled Banner, or the national anthem, oh Lord, like 20 something years ago, right? Hands down, best national anthem ever in life. Like, nobody will argue that, okay? We got a couple, woo, yeah, sing Whitney. Then, a few weeks ago, Shaka Khan sang the national anthem. So many people compared Whitney's to Shaka, or I should say compared Shaka's to Whitney's. But you can't. Why not, Carla? Because they're two different people. Shaka Khan and Whitney Houston were two different people, two different styles. Yes, they're both Black queens. Yes, they both have had long-standing careers that span over decades. But when they open their mouths, that's where the similarities stop. So your writing voice, your authentic Blackness, your experiences can't be duplicated by anyone else. This is why autobiographies were necessary, especially in the early 1900s. Voices like Paul Laurence Dunbar, Phyllis Wheatley, of course, Phyllis Wheatley's back in the 1700s, Frederick Douglass, Maya Angelou. These people were prolific in their times. Why? Because they were authentic in their Blackness, and they let their experiences hone their writing skills. They let their experience dictate who they were, and they let it show, and they weren't afraid to let it show. You have to be free to let your full, authentic self write. Whoever you are, whatever you are, from wherever you're from. Like, I'm from the South. So in my book, you'll see yes ma'am, no ma'am, gonna, finna, shoulda, woulda, coulda. You'll see words like that in dialogue because that's how people talk down here. You ain't finna, it's in there. Nah, shawty, that's in there too. Now, in Florida, we don't necessarily say shawty, but I've been living in Atlanta now for too long. And they use shawty here. I hear every day, hey, shawty, what's up? You got a man, shawty. We're gonna let me take you out. What your name is? It's in there. Why? Because that is a part of who I am. Even though I don't necessarily speak that way, it's a part of me. It's a part of my experience. It's a part of my background. So I've learned that I didn't have to adopt a white voice or white language. Now, there's that whole code switching thing. I know. I did it when I was in corporate America because I had to. Young, black girl, managing a jewelry store worth $3 million. Who does she think she is? Well, hello. Welcome to. My name is Carla. How may I assist you? But that's a little different than the Carla you're going to get now. Why? Because I'm not in that corporate America setting, so I can be more my authentic self. If you have to code switch, that's okay, and we all need to know how to do it. But code switching means you're switching out of something and into something else. What are you switching out of? Is it your authentic black voice? Or is it just something that you've concocted to keep yourself in a bubble so that you don't offend anybody or so that you sound proper, speaking proper English? You can do that, but if it's not who you are, don't get caught up in it. It will impede your ability to write because you will be constantly correcting yourself in your mind, constantly stopping yourself from writing it. Oh no, I shouldn't say it this way. I should say it this way because this is what the people are going to expect. They're going to expect whatever the hell you give them. People who recognized Shaka singing as Shaka singing were like, yeah, that's Shaka Khan. It would be no different than Prince getting up there. That's Prince. That's who he is. That's what we're going to get. You give them your authentic blackness. You give them your experiences. You pen that novel or you pen that motivational book to be something that you are proud of. Something that you don't have to hide or back away from. Something that says, this is me, this is who I am. Your voice is unique, but you have to put it down on a page. And when you know who your audience is, your audience, well, I should say, your audience will get to know who you are. Your audience will get to know who Carla DuPont is, what Carla DuPont stands for, and what kind of writing Carla DuPont is going to give. They will love you for who you are. But they have to know who you are first. You got to give it to them. So don't hold yourself back, queens and kings. If you want to be your authentic black self, then by all means do it. You will find your audience. You will find your group. You will find your niche. It's okay. Be authentic. Just as you are as authentic in who you are, be authentic in your writing. Bring it down. Pen to paper, thoughts to paper. Get it out. You can do it. I believe in you. Happy writing.